This is the treat box I'm going to create in this video. For the box, I'm using a Sizzix die called Seasonal House Gift Box. It creates a super cute mini milk carton. The die set includes dies for decorating the carton for different seasons, but I'm going to use other Sizzix die sets to decorate mine. The stars of the show are Arctic animals. It's a Sizzix die set that creates a wolf, a penguin, an orca, and a seal. I've cut out all the layers from white accent opaque cardstock, and I'm going to color them with my Ohuhu alcohol markers. Each animal also gets at least one layer of white glitter paper. I'm starting with the wolf. It has 4 layers with lots of detail. As always, you can find photos of the die sets on valleyOakpaper.com. I'm also listing all the markers there. For the wolf, I'm using mainly 3 shades of blue-gray. Blue-gray 02 with the code MG020, blue-gray 23, and blue-gray 25. The eyes and noses will be blue-gray 209 for all animals. I'm using my new iPhone to record this video. Unfortunately, the autofocus isn't ideal, so I apologize if some parts are a bit blurry. The Arctic Animals die set only includes 8 dies, which I really appreciate. Each animal has all the layers on a single die. That means I have to cut them several times if I want to use different cardstock for different layers. But that's a trade-off I'm happy to make because I don't have to worry about losing small dies. I'm going to speed up my coloring and put on some music now. Now that all the parts are colored, I can glue them together. using white glitter cardstock for the ruff and the tip of the tail. Next up is the orca. The spot around the eye will be white glitter cardstock on our marine mammal. I'm also using glitter cardstock for the water die cuts. I'm using blue-gray 209 for the eye, blue-gray 9, which is pigeon blue, for the body, and green-gray 5 for the belly. This treat box is part of a card making hop on Instagram, organized by Amanda from That Crafty Golden. The theme is monochromatic. I've chosen a blue-gray color scheme for all my animals and my treat box, so this orca will not be very realistic, I'm afraid. The orca is simpler to glue together than the wolf. Next up are two rocks. On the packaging, the seal is resting on a rocky island. I'm going to give the penguin a rock as well. I'm starting out with the darkest color, which is green-gray 5, and I'm putting that in the debossed parts of the die cut. Then I move on to the middle color, blue-gray 2 or 5, and the lightest color, blue-gray 9, to blend it out. I'm applying the two lighter colors with the side of the brush nib. That way I don't hit the debossed areas as much. And I'm ending up with adding some more of the darkest color to the center of the debossed areas. On the seal, the flipper is going to be white glitter cardstock. The markers I'm using are green gray 1, green gray 20, and blue gray 9. The eye and nose are BG 2 or 9 again. I colored the penguin with BG 2 or 9 for the head and pigeon blue for the body. Unfortunately, my new phone didn't want to focus in this recording, so I've cut out most of the footage. I'm going to deviate from the color scheme for the penguin's feet and beak. Those will be orange. I'm using cream YR240 and melon yellow YR33 for those. The belly will be made from white glitter cardstock. Then I glue the penguin parts together. Here are all 4 animals. Aren't they cute? They're going to be adorable on the mini milk carton. I'm going to use another Sizzix die for the background behind the wolf and the seal. It's called Tree Line. I'm coloring it in pigeon blue, blue gray 2-5, and green gray 5. For my sentiments, I'm using a Spellbinders die set called Outline Christmas Sentiments. It's on sale for only $5 on the Spellbinders site right now. The link is in the description. I want the same sentiment on both flat sides of the milk carton, so I've die cut the sentiment 4 times from accent opaque and twice from white glitter cardstock. Then I've stacked them so they're nice and substantial. Let's create the box. It's really simple. You just cut this large die twice. The die creates crease lines, so I'm folding and reinforcing them one by one. Most of the folds are mountain folds. It's only the folds that create the triangle and the gable of the milk carton that are valley folds. A Teflon burn folder helps with creasing. I'm gluing the 2 die cuts together along one flap. To carry my color scheme through the box, I'm ink blending it with Distress Oxides. I'm using Tumbled Gloss, Iced Spruce, and Uncharted Mariner. Now we have all the pieces we need for our monochromatic winter treat box. First, I'm placing the tree line die cut along the bottom of the box. Then I'm placing the 2 rocks. The seal rock will be in front of the tree line, and the penguin rock will be on its right. I also need to glue down the waves that belong with the orca. I'm popping up the orca with foam tape. With the orca in place, I can add the splashes above it. The wolf is going to sit in front of the tree line. Its ears will stick up a bit, so it's good that it's many layers of die cuts. I'm placing the wolf a bit to the left of center to allow room for the tail. Next, I'm gluing down the seal to the rock. Before adhering the penguin, I add another layer of cardstock to the back of it for stability. Then I can pop up our flightless waterfowl on some foam tape. Now that all the animals are in place, I can add the sentiments to the uncreased tops. Time to put the box together. I'm starting with the bottom. This box has a very sturdy bottom, so you can pile on the chocolate. First, I glue 2 of the bottom layers together. Then I glue the other 2 bottom layers together. I'm also gluing the sides together to form a box that's open at the top. Then I allow that to dry completely. If you're going to put something in the treat box, now is the time to do that. I close up my box with liquid glue so it would look finished in the photos. But you can also put double-sided tape. That wraps up today's paper craft. It's such a cute little treat box. Who wouldn't want to get one of these, regardless of the contents? You can find links to everything I used in today's project in the description box below, as well as in my blog post on valley-oak-paper.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.